Hi everyone, I've just come to share with you a journal that I've made for a personal swap with Ana Torres, and she is the Lace Boutique One here on YouTube, and I will put her channel below. We agreed to do a journal swap, and we were just going to do like our own style. So I've received Anna's journal and I haven't opened it yet, so I wanted to get this video up, and then I'm going to do the video of the journal that Anna has sent me, and I can't wait to see it. So after speaking to Anna, found out she likes sewing themes, Paris. She has 3 girls, and she likes vintage ladies, and she likes a lot of other things, but I chose to do 4 different signatures with them themes. So one is Paris, one is vintage children, one is vintage ladies, and the other one is a sewing themed journal. Now this journal has kind of morphed out of control. It was like I just kept adding to it, and I really had to stop, because when I open it you'll see it just like doing. It's actually really chunky. So the journal itself measures, let me have a look, it's 7 3/4 by 5.5, and I know it's got a 3.5-inch spine, which I've used 2 rows of this rosette organza trim. There is some fabric on the spine as well, and then there's this lace trim here, and there's some lace trim here. This paper here I've used is from Ephemera. I've done a fabric ruffle here. There's some cheesecloth or gauze or whatever you want to call it, like a fabric butterfly, and this was just in my stash and I can't remember where I got it from, but I decided to use that. I've used this image here, which is from Artie Mays, and I think a lot of this is Artie Mays, Tsunami Rose, and if there's anything else, and obviously Ephemera, if there's anything else I'll mention it as we go along. So as you can see, there is 4 signatures. I've used some white eyelets here and some coffee stained not seam binding, yeah, it's seam binding as a closure. So as you can see, it is really chunky. I've got tags that can be taken out, and on every one tag in every signature has got a bead dangle on it. So I'm just going to go through this and try and make sure I'm in frame, and I'm sorry that there's some shadowing, but it's light and there's artificial light. So I did want to put a pocket on here and something up there, but you know, as you can see, it's just way too chunky to keep adding anything else. So I've used this digital paper from Artie Mays, and it's her Paris themed one, and I'm going to try and do this video pretty quick. It might turn into a 2-parter. The pockets here have just got some crocheted trim. I tried some of this what was it called, raised relief tags that Tracy Fox had showed a tutorial on the other day, and I just embossed it, used a napkin, and then I put some Inca Gold on there, and I did back it onto some coffee dyed paper. And that slips in there. We've got Ephemera here from Tsunami Rose, which I will just pop in there. There's lots and lots of room to write on, to add things onto. More paper from Artie Mays' kit. Made a pocket here, and we've got an envelope, and there is nothing in the envelope because it was getting so chunky. Done some sewing throughout the journal as well. Here we've got a flip up, and it flips down, and it's got a little notepad in there so you can journal on there. And in here we have a journaling card, which I think, I can't remember where that's from now, but it is an Etsy purchase. We've got a doily, and we've got some music paper here, got a paper bag here, and these are the tags with the little dangles on them. So that just sits in there. It gives a nice effect when you look at the journal from the, from this side. So this lovely Paris paper again. Here we've just got some Vintage Lady here, and a journaling card from Artie Mays. And there is a corner pocket there which isn't a flip up, but it's got a doily, a little ticket. Oh, this is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. I have used a couple of pieces of elements from there as well. Some crocheted trim. I have done stamping and stenciling. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. Just made a pocket here. These are some more napkin tags, and what I done, I got them the other day. I just went around all the flowers with some stickles, some diamond stickles. And this was just a piece that I had in my stash, and I thought I would pop that in there. I've just tied it in the middle. Oh, I forgot to put something in there. I've actually got a few pieces left, so I will actually put them in there now. So I mean, it was getting so chunky that I was getting really worried that it's just going to be too chunky. But once you take all the tags and all sorts out, it does calm down a little bit. They don't have to stay in here. Another journaling card. I love this lady. I was actually going to use her on the front cover, but changed my mind. A little journaling card there. It's been coffee dyed inside. Just done some edge punching. The other side of the paper bag. The two more tags in here, and they've just been stamped on. And this is one of the little pockets that Clemmy, the Scrappy Monster, has shown how to do. And in this one there's a little pocket and a tag, and obviously this folds out and you can journal on that as well. So that folds in there like that, and it's got a doily and some trim here. This is going to take me forever. Here I've just got another pocket, and I've got an envelope here which you can tuck some things into the envelope, and this is just ephemera from Tsunami Rose. Some lined paper. This is actually a printable, just printed on the back there. Another pocket here with another one of these tags and another one of these raised relief, I think that's what it was called, that Tracy Fox showed how to do. So on to the second signature. This one is the children one. Sorry, that was the Paris one if I didn't already say that. And this one is the children. So you got the little girl here, and it says special moments. Got some more of these tags from the napkins and some ephemera, and I've topped the tags with some coffee dyed seam binding. I've left some of the strings. If you don't like them, you can just chop them off. Here we've just got a side pocket, another envelope with one of these pretty little girls, and it's empty inside, and some ephemera. Here we've just got a pocket and a tag, and you can read all that when you get it. And that is so pretty. A doily, some music paper, another tag, and this one's got that stamp on it, and it's got a bead dangle there. There's another one of the pages from the kit. Yes, they're all Artie Mays. Again, I forgot to put something in there. Have got a lot of tags made up. I think it was just because it was getting so chunky. Or it can be left and you can put something in there. No, I'll put a tag in there. This is from Ephemera's Vintage Garden, and there's two little journaling cards in there. And another one of these like postcard journaling cards. I'm really struggling to get my arms around this. There we go. Papers are very pretty. In the middle here we've got a double pocket, and we have more journaling cards. Got little cherubs on there, little girl on that one. Let's set them that way actually. And here, I love this birdie. This is actually from an envelope that I think it had only half printed out or something, or the ink went funny, but this part was absolutely fine, so I used that. Another pocket here. Another page with a pretty little girl on there. 2 tags. Some music paper and a doily. Another envelope. It's got some journaling cards inside there. And then we've got this lovely pretty lady. Oops. And that pops in there. Another envelope here. This little girl. And this little girl here. This is just the Eiffel Tower and one of these postcards. I think they're from Artie Mays. Third signature is like vintage ladies, or these are actually kind of Victorian ladies. Here I've just used the pockets from Artie Mays. Some more of these napkin tags which have all been stickled, and another postcard, and this was just a spare piece. It's like a printable ledger paper, so I've just inked that up and stenciled it, and she can journal on that. Some more pretty paper. Just checking the time. I'm gonna have to stop this and do a part 2 because I'm not gonna do movies, Windows Movie Maker upload, because it takes about 3 days. Another tag with a charm on there, and this flips out and you can journal on there, or you can tuck stuff in there. And we just have some lace down here. Here is just it was a gatefold card, and I just thought I would do a little journaling space with that. This is like a little wardrobe. That's what put me in mind of anyway. Oops. So I'm going to stop this here and come back with a part 2.